Hello, I just wanted to make this video quickly and kind of explain what I've been working on today, and it has been a way for me to get more blog posts written without me actually writing them. So I've talked about my GPT prompts and kind of my workflow for hiring an editor, and I just made some more strides on that, and I want to run through it, and maybe this is helpful for somebody who's just starting to outsource their content creation and stuff like that. So brief overview, I have a big blog post hit list here, and I have it set up the different types of videos that they'll be writing the blog post about. And they're really not writing the blog post. They're just honestly copying, pasting stuff. So this is kind of the main hit list that I have. Assign it to the people. We have our edits or our, just replies in here, chats about different things that he needs from me or things that we need to work on. But today, I've already made a video kind of explaining how he does the Q&A scripts. These are really short, man. They're so simple, easy to the point. And I filmed instructional videos and how to format videos for those. Now, my video editor right now is editing the 4 more Q&A post videos. He's taking a long time, should be once a week, but this is his first time doing these, and hopefully he's very affordable, so hopefully we can keep that relationship going and he'll get quicker over time. But anyway, he's taking a while, and so my blog post writer hasn't had anything to write for a while, and I was like, well, I do kind of have a backlog of bike reviews that he can start to work on, but they're so much longer and more intense, it just takes me some time to refine everything. So the way this works is, this for the bike reviews, this is a 12 section outline, where the other one's like a 5 section. So these are 3,000 word articles that we're getting out of here. And what I was doing, so exactly what I'm doing here is I'm filming just a video on Loom. Let me find it. Maybe it's not going to show me. Okay, Loom. And so it just screen records and everything and turns them here, and I can download the videos. And so what I've done is I've filmed an instructional video on Loom that he has access to, so he can watch the instructions. And this one is like 23 minutes long, and it's me doing the actual blog post. All right, so this is me doing it, and I'm like, here's how you do it, here's some things that you're going to encounter, blah blah blah. And as I was making that, I had to film it like 4 different times. It seemed like every single time I did it, something happened. And I was like, oh my God, like the GPT started outputting something wrong. And I was like, cool, I've got to rewrite the prompt, or I've got to redo this, or I've got to change this, and like tweak things so that it's very streamlined for him. Because what I don't want is, and what I've done in the past is I've delegated things to people like, hey, write me this blog post. And I'd spend more time critiquing or asking for edits or, requesting changes than it would take if I just wrote if I just wrote the blog post myself. Same with editing videos. It's like, the idea is very nice to outsource stuff, but when you're a control freak like me, it's really hard to just let go of that and give them like control to do it, especially if you're cheap. And so what I found works best for me is to get everything so it's like as frictionless, and the chances of them making a mistake is super low. So this is like me going through this process and filming this 30-minute video 4 times is, I think, kind of a process of that. Just I put in those 2 hours up front of trying to film this and then tweaking things and trying to film it and tweaking things until I get a good output, and something that's very duplicatable, something that he can get those same results over and over again, is just like gonna save me so much time in the long run. I'm hoping. That's kind of my hypothesis. But anyway, so what I had to do here is create this outline, and again, it talks about the intricacies of this if you're interested in it in a different video. But what I wanted to talk about is how I went through to kind of streamline the work for my blog post writer. So we got the hit list, and when I assign a review to him, he's going to go to this one and he's going to do it all here. But what I've created is an instruction video through Loom, and also a formatting video that's also, how long is this one? It's probably going to be an hour long per blog post. This one's about 37 minutes. So 30 minutes on the how to write it and 30 minutes on how to format it. That's pretty crazy. But anyway, so by creating those videos, I give him something that he can follow along and kind of includes those instructions for him. And so by having this system, it's really helped me relinquish a little bit of control and stay productive while we're waiting on other things. So I'll be doing one more type of review here, and I need to add it. It's not in here yet, but it's going to be for a different website that I'm working on. And so then he has stuff to do while I'm waiting on the editor, while I'm editing the videos and stuff like that. But what I want to show you here is kind of the BMX Nerds website and just document it. So I restructured it. I built up this website to transfer everything from my old Dougster Bob website. And I bought a different theme, and then I pretty much have scrapped this website, but it's still making me a little bit of money on AdSense and Ezoic, but it looks awful. Like it's bad. It shouldn't. This is so bad. The theme I started using, I was using Acabado, and then I didn't want to pay for it anymore. And so now I've got this theme's cool in theory, but it's not that helpful. Anyway, I'm going to scrap this. This is going to be a little bit different. But right now I'm just leaving it up for the AdSense. And then I created BMX Nerds, which is a lot cleaner, looks a lot better, and it's going to have a community around it. So the community can get bonuses and stuff for writing articles and contributing. But the main focus right now is bike reviews and getting those put on there, updated to this website and not my old website. And what I want to do is just kind of run you through the stats, and we can come back because these articles I put up myself. The website's very new. The website's very new. And so now over time, these are going to start getting clicks. But what I want to do is document how this grows and how this changes as I start to have someone else write the post so that I can focus on other things. Like I think my time is a lot more valuable going inside of the website, setting up internal link juicers, setting up caching, setting up things that are really going to impact that bottom line instead of actually just writing the articles. So I want to see where we grow from here. We've currently got, so it's already going up. Like just with those few things, like I'm surprised to see. Oh wait, this is the other website. Hold on, BMX Nerds, LOL. That other website's starting to go. So that's the other one I'm gonna have him start writing on. It's Too Well Psycho, and I've had this one for a long time. And he actually wrote some of these early on posts for me, and then I just kind of scrapped it. Didn't worry about the website anymore. And I'm just curious now. I just want to look at where it's at. Why this is not 16 months. This is like 3 months. Oh, there we go. So yeah, so here's when I started it and wrote it, and then I just quit doing stuff with it for a while. And now it looks like things are kind of starting to pick up. So I want to get posts going again on here, but so it's pretty old, you know, over a year. But BMX Nerds is one that I'm excited about because this one I started in July, June, July, August, September. So it's been a couple of months and we're already starting to get some clicks and impressions. And so I want to see where this goes with these articles going out and scaling. Like we're starting to rank for these review terms, and it's a very low competitive thing. Don't steal my idea. Like you will not beat me in the BMX world. I promise I will crush you. But it's very low competition. There's not very much money in it. But anyway, it just ties into my brands, and I want to grow this. And I want to grow this website up, and I'm going to keep it unmonetized. As of right now, that's the plan. I'm going to keep it unmonetized, and we'll just strictly go for affiliate marketing. I think the website's kind of trashed, or the ads kind of trashed the old website, and I was only making a couple $100 a month from the ads on the other website. So I'm thinking that if I keep it clean, keep this one community driven, the potential affiliate money and advertising that I could do with brands, not like what I mean by ad free is like, I'm not going to do Google AdSense. I'm not going to do Ezoic. I'm going to just, maybe I'll sell direct ad placement to like brands that are pertinent in the world. But I think keeping it clean and just focusing on building a good community and then working on the affiliate stuff is the better way to go. I might change my mind later, but that's where I'm at with it. We're at how many? 200 impressions, 220 impressions, 12 clicks. Some of those are for me. I don't have my IP blocked out. Some of those are going to be from me and Garth, but not maybe this one, you know, not all of them, because I don't be going on here very much, but it's cool to see. It's cool to see it growing. Let me see what my analytics looks like, and then I'll Google. Hey, let's pull up what the analytics look like. What's it called? BMX Nerds. Oh, I don't know what it's doing. Would I like to connect? I mean, yeah, I think I have it connected. Oh, well. Anyway, let's just see what this is at. 7 users, 26 users over time in the last month. That's cool. We'll take that. So anyway, this is where it started, and it's going okay, you know, not too bad. The engagement's way better than Dougster Bob is. And I think it's because we have longer articles. I don't have too much linking to it on social, but I might have shared it with my mods in Discord. Like, we got some people. Yeah, okay, this is pretty exciting. All right. Anyway, I'll update these analytics as I go and just kind of show you how it's going with this content outsourcing. Right now, my editor, my blog post writer is getting paid like, I think it's $5 or maybe $20 a week. So $5 per article, about 3 to 5. And so we'll see how that keeps working for us. But yeah, that's a little bit of an update about streamlining my blog post creation and how I try and outsource it for very cheap and make sure that things get done in a replicatable way.